First Corinthians 6:11 and 12. Some of you were once like that, but you washed yourself clean. You were consecrated. You were justified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ and in the Spirit of our God. All things are lawful for me. Yes, but not all are good for me. All things are lawful for me. Yes, but I am not going to let anything master me. You know, we're made sinless by Christ because His blood covers all the sins we have. So everything we do, we're made right through Him, not by what we do. It's by what He did that makes us consecrated. But we are not to allow sin to overcome us because He is to be our master. Okay. Esther 3:1 through, let's see, where will we stop? 9. We'll stop at 9. Okay. Okay. Esther 3:1 through 9. After these things, King Ahasuerus promoted Haman, the son of Tiberias, the Agagite, and advanced him. He set him above all his princesses who were with him. Now, he does this because he saved his life. Yeah. It was Mordecai who informed him. I don't really say why he promoted him. He just gets promoted. All the king's servants who were... He may have got promoted because the people who plotted to kill him were ranked, so he put him in charge because of it. All the king's servants who were in the king's gate bowed down and paid homage to Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him. But Mordecai did not bow or pay homage to him. You know, they were kind of like worshiping him. Mordecai wouldn't do that. Mordecai was Jewish. Mordecai served God. Mordecai wasn't going to serve Haman. He wasn't going to bow down or show that type of dedication to Haman. Then the king's servant who were in the king's gate said to Mordecai, "Why do you disobey the king's command?" So the king ordered this. It was to put Haman above all of them, kind of put Haman on a pedestal by them doing this. A pedestal he didn't need to be on. But Mordecai didn't obey, so they have a problem with it because it wasn't the fact that Haman, it was the fact that the king said they didn't do this. Sometimes we got to go against the world's authority to follow what's right in the eyes of the Lord. Now it came to pass when they spoke daily to him, and he didn't listen to them, that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's position would stand, for he had told them that he was a Jew. So he's telling them, I ain't going to do this because I serve God. I'm Jewish. Which sometimes we got to tell people we ain't going to do this something because we're Christian. We got to take a stand for our faith. We got to take a stand for our relationship with the Lord in spite of the troubles that they bring. Mordecai took a stand. When Haman saw Mordecai didn't bow down nor pay him homage, Haman was full of wrath. So he gets mad at him because he ain't doing this. Mordecai's not doing this because he's only willing to do this to the Lord. Haman takes this as an insult. They bow down to everybody in this society. And he's like, and he takes it as a disrespect. But he scorned the thought of laying hands on Mordecai alone, for they had made known to him Mordecai's people. Therefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews who were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, even Mordecai's people. So instead of going after Mordecai, he decides to take it out on the whole Jewish people in this area. Now, based on this, wasn't every Jew as much as some teachers of this. We learned from Ezra and Nehemiah that there were actually Jews that went back to the Promised Land that may have been outside this kingdom, perhaps. There's also the 10 tribes that went off to wherever. I don't think this would have killed all the Jews, just a good number of them. In the first month, which is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, they cast pur, that is the lot, before Haman from day to day and month to month, and chose the 12th month, which is the month of Adar. Haman said to King Ahasuerus, "There is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the peoples in all the provinces of your kingdom, and their laws are different from other people. They don't keep the king's laws. Therefore, it is not for the king's profit to allow them to remain." The only time they did not follow the king's instructions is when it went against their faith. People of this world will consider us as Christians as troublemakers because we ain't going to go with the way the world sees things. Yeah, we'll obey the law, but we'll obey God's law first because it's more important. God's law is very more important than ours, than people's. Mordecai was simply not willing to bow down no matter who told him, because he respected God's law more than he did the man's. And Haman had a problem with this, because Mordecai put God first and put the king where he needed to be. Oftentimes people have a problem with us because we put God first and allow everything else to fall into place instead of putting what we want, what they think, first. They won't be able to change their thoughts, and they've got a problem with that. If it pleases the king, let it be written that they be destroyed, and I will pay 10,000 talents of silver into the hands of those who are in charge of the king's business, and bring it into the king's treasury. So he's willing to bribe him. Sometimes the world goes at extents that's awful to bring us down. Extents that is horrible. We just got to trust in the Lord to see us through it.